Your computer is very slow? Okay, no worries. Come with me and I will show you. First, go to your search bar and type create, and there should appear the message create a restore point. Okay. If not, you have to type the whole thing, create restore point. Okay. Now on the bottom, okay, you can see I've got more than one drive, but my C drive is this one, so I'm going to choose create. I will say I'm Joe, so I'll say Joe, just to remember. It will take a few seconds. You have to do that before anything else, okay? Because if there is any problem, you can always go back to the same point you was. Now, go to the search bar again, okay? And type the percentage symbol, type 2, and on the middle, go to the middle, or with the mouse, or with the arrows on the keyboard, and type TEMP, okay? Now click it, and you see all these files, all of them, they are garbage. So you press Ctrl A, okay, and then Ctrl A, and then you press delete. Okay, these files, they saying they still open in Google Chrome, so probably I've got my browser open. Yeah, because I'm on YouTube, so I can do that later. But you can do this for all current items. Okay, try again just to make sure, and just do skip. Okay, and then you will delete the ones that is not in use, and these ones you can delete later on. In my case, I will do that later on, not now. Okay, now go again to your search bar, do the same thing, the 2 percentage symbol. Okay, go to the middle one and type TEMPO, tempo. Okay, delete temporary files. Okay, and in here it will tell you okay, here the Windows recommendations, and in here you will see how much space you got wasted on. Okay, you can delete like that temporary files. Okay, you can delete all these things. Okay, and be careful with these ones on downloads. Okay, because you might have stuff on your downloads and you will delete if you tick this box. Okay, now press again on search and type MSCONFIG, FEG, okay? MSCONFIG, which basically it means Microsoft configuration. Click Run as Administrator, okay? And then go to Services, okay? In here, it's very important, hide all Microsoft services, because it means you will hide the services that usually they always start with Windows. And then in here, you've got all the programs or the apps that you install on your computer. See, I've got Steam, Clarion because my Raid Shadow Legends game, VirtualBox, which is a virtual operational system, and so on, Epic Games, you know, Google Chrome. If you want to delete all of this crap, you can. You do disable all, then you click apply, and then you click OK. Okay? When you do that, it will tell you that you need to restart your computer. Okay? I'm not gonna do that because, as you can see, I've got my Chrome open, I've got my downloads file open as well. Okay, so I don't want to do that. Okay, so let's go back again to MSCONFIG. Okay, we did service. Now we go to startup. Okay, open task manager. Okay, and in here is all the programs that start with your computer. The same than the one before, but this one is a bit more advanced. You see, my plug-and play is enabled, so when I start the Windows system, this app it will start automatically without my interaction. The other ones are actually disabled. Epic Games, DuckDuckGo, Copilot, Terminal, Sandman, Steam is enabled, because if I want to play games I don't need to log in again. VPN is disabled now. Okay, so if you want to disable all the programs you've got, if you see that you're not gonna need them, okay, you do like this. Okay, here, if you're having problems with your computer, okay, you can go here, Windows troubleshooting. Okay, it will ask you what kind of problems you're having, and then you will get probably shortcuts to some of this stuff. Okay, including the system restore. We create a restore point before, because if there is any problem, you can always go back to the point where we are. Okay, there's another command prompt which is gp edit, so gp edit. This is the group policy. This is a bit advanced. Okay, but sometimes there are some configurations in here that you can actually make use of them. Okay, like personalization, user accounts, and, hide and disable all items on desktop. You can actually hide your desktop. In here you've got some more, but on this one you better don't touch if you don't know what you're doing. Okay, that's my advice to you, because this one is a bit more, you know, you have to edit some things, enable other things, you know. But in here you can do loads of useful things, okay. But if you are a bit advanced, you might come in here and look for a specific function, and maybe you will find a solution for your problems. Because sometimes it's kind of a bad script or something, okay? Because Windows is not perfect in any way. Neither of us are, so everybody makes mistakes, and the program will lead the Windows make mistakes as well, okay? This is very good tips, make good use of them, and I will see you next time. Take care, bye bye.